Alright, so this is the arrow question of turn singles. Now, what we have is we have several dimensions. We have a 60, 50, 40, 50 and 60. So what we're going to start on our page by doing is drawing a horizontal line, and on our horizontal line we're going to measure 60, 50, 20 and 20, 50 and 60. We're going to measure 220 so we can get our center line also. I would suggest that you draw this line roughly in the middle of your page if possible, and it's a nice light construction line. Once you've drawn your nice light construction line, we're now going to put our measurements on. So a dot for 0, 60, 50, 20, 20, 50 and 60. Now on your page I'd like smaller dots if possible, but I'm going to be drawing larger dots just so they can highlight. Now from each point I'm going to draw a vertical line. And these are all construction lines, so nice and light, please. Using your H pencil as a dark line, and all your other 2H, 3H, 4H, 5H, 6H and 7H pencils as your light lines. Okay, now we're going to just have a quick look at the question again. When we look at our question, we have an angle here of 96. Now, this means that this angle here is also 96. If I divide that by 2, I get an angle then of 48. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my protractor, and using my protractor I'm going to measure an angle here of 48 degrees. That dot now I join back to the start, and that has given me one side of my arrow. I'm going to measure the same on the bottom now, so we're moving our protractor around using the same center point. 48 degrees. And as we know, 48 plus 48 is 96, so I now have my 96 degree angle in here. So what I'm going to do next, in order to get them onto the other side, I'm going to draw a horizontal construction line, horizontal construction line. Lovely. Now, when we look at our question, we're told that we have a 35 for each of these. So I'm just going to measure my 35. Now, in order to get them on the right hand side, I'm just going to draw 2 horizontal construction lines. Just darkening in my arrow shape now. Lovely. Now if we look at our question, the next thing that I'm asked to do is I'm told that all margins are 10 mil. So as you can see here, all margins here are 10 mil. So I'm just going to use that information. I'm going to measure in 10, vertical line, measure in 10, vertical line, 10, 10, and I'm going to continue these over a nice horizontal line. 10 and 10. Lovely. Now, I still have to get my 10 mil at my side here. So I can't get my set square and measure it out because it's not perpendicular to it. So what I need to do is I'm going to get my set square, I'm going to line it up with the side here, and I'm going to measure 10. I'm going to do the same on this side, line it up and measure 10. Now, I need to draw a line here that's parallel. So in order to do parallel, I'm going to line up my set square like so. I'm just going to move this so we can see it a bit better. I'm going to line up this set square here. It doesn't matter which face you line up. I'm going to put my other set square here, and I'm going to hold this set square. This set square does not move. Now I'm going to slide this set square, called sliding set squares, and you'll notice that this face of my set square is parallel to this line at all times. So we're going to slide. I'm going to draw my line, and these two lines now are parallel. And by getting that line now, that's after giving me that lovely angle. Now I have my 10 here, so let's go again. Lining up my set square. I'm going to hold this one down to the left, it's not going to move. Slide. Lovely, and that allows me then to complete my arrow. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to do the same now on the right hand side. So we're going to line up our set square. You'll notice that there's little notches on your set square. If you line them up with your line, it gives you a more accurate reading for your 10 and 10. So sliding set squares again. I'm going to line up this set square here with the side. I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to slide. Lovely. And same thing here, line up my set square. Yeah, again, doesn't matter. So for example, if I line up like this, I could put my set square on the bottom as well. You can do this absolutely anywhere, but I cannot put it here. If I put it here, it just slides on the line. That's of no benefit to me at all. So slide. Lovely. And just finish off your question. Now, when you're finished your question, if you'd like to get a colouring pencil, preferably green, and very lightly colour in your question. When you're colouring in, it's very important that all construction lines are still visible. So for example, so as you can see, all construction lines are still completely visible. Very important when you're colouring, and also colouring the second one.